Okay, damit hallo.
Let's rest up.
Warum macht der das immer wieder? Egal. Zurück bei Beschreibung auf Mana. Wird wahrscheinlich eine Einfolgenaufnahme, weil es ein bisschen zu spät. Ihr kennt mich ja, weißt du, man ist wieder so spät dran. Gut, ich habe vorhin gestreamt, deswegen bin ich so spät dran. Aber man will ja keine Folge auslassen. Warte mal, wie ging das so? Okay, also wir müssen zur Insel des Lichts. Wahrscheinlich ist es irgendeine Liebesgeschichte, oder? Das wird es am Ende sowieso sein. Was die ganze Sache aber dann irgendwie lustig machen würde. Also...
that's the stuff. Just feel that sunlight.
It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
Weil, sag mal ehrlich, das wird's dann schon irgendwie lustig machen, oder? Ist das eigentlich der Mana-Baum? Ne? Aber ist auf der hohe Felsen, ne? Ja, ist ja egal. Du hast in Oran, dessen Freundin, Frau zu Stein geworden ist. Der wiederum dann vom Wahn die Hina in den Kristall verwandelt, um das Mana-Schwert zu wiederbeleben, um seine Frau zu retten.
I hope we learn something about Deilephos and Cerulean.
Any lead could be advantageous. Let us hope.
A love that withstands time, huh? Hina.
Was wiederum dazu führt, dass er mit seinem Plan den Superbösewicht-Helden auferstehen lässt, der scheinbar ja auch die Mana-Göttin bekämpft, wegen seiner verlorenen Liebe. Und wir dann jetzt versuchen, den Kristall von Wahns Liebe zurückzuholen, von dem Bösen, der seine Liebe verloren hat. Der, wo von dem Typen, der seine Liebe zu Stein verwandeln hat, dessen Liebe zu Stein verwandelt wurde. Also, oh, das ist so ein typischer Kreislaufzeug, ne? Aber ich bin immer noch gespannt, warum das mit dem... Warum seine Liebe vernichtet wurde, oder getötet wurde. Oder hat er deswegen vielleicht sich so als Held aufgemacht, um sie zu retten oder sowas?
Huh? Wow. It's like a curtain of light.
It's the Aurora.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person. Shiri who? None of your business, Jule.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
Huh?
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Deilephos and Cerulean has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that? Deilephos and Cerulean. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
Du kannst auch
There
hingehen
appears to
nachfragen.
be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
Well, there have been a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something to do with naming the Om?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We cannot turn a blind eye to their plight. Let us ask the actors how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go. Better check on the performers and see what's the matter. I hope it's nothing serious.
Der Metzel, was soll? Der hat mich auch überall für irgendwo
Let me see. This might be useful.
Alter, lass mich jetzt dort hoch.
Taking this. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
Kann ich da eigentlich auch hoch? Natürlich nicht. Warum sollte ich?
Got some syrup.
Das ist schon überall diese Eichhörnchen.
Taking this.
Die Mana-Göttin, Delphos. Die Benevedon, oder? Oder Benevedon? 2, 4. Oh, warte mal, wo geht's denn hier los? Von da? Ist das ja diese Geschichte, was er erzählt hat mit dem Weizen und so? Und der Liebe und keine Ahnung was? Ist er da böse geworden? Und die haben wir dann bekämpft. Cool.
Yes.
Bin mal gespannt, was da wirklich abgeht.
Got some syrup.
Warte mal, da sollte noch eine Kiste sein. Ja, pfeif jetzt auf die Kiste. Ich will jetzt wissen, wie die Story weitergeht, Alter. Weißt du, wird sich immer über Wohnungsbau beschwert, es wird zu wenig Wohnungen gebaut. Schaut euch mal die haben ein paar Häuschen, Alter, und
Taking this.
vergesst, was ich gesagt habe, plötzlich sind da auch Haufen Häuser, Alter. Ich dachte schon, hä? Jetzt wollte ich hier einen blöden Gag bringen, Alter, und dann versauen die mir das, ich nehme da doch plötzlich einen Haufen Häuser. Aber was macht das denn da?
A cactus.
Braucht man gar nicht anhören, das ist immer dasselbe. Nicht gut versteckt, Tagebuch, tschüss. Aber wenigstens die Kiste ist da. Die andere ist oben am Dach.
Grizzly. Yes.
So, dann schauen wir nochmal, was die haben. Wer ist denn das? Ist das der Telephos?
Can't be. Telephos?
Ah.
Why, yes, I will be playing Delphos in this year's show, but please save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Palomina?
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play, and after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to memorize your lines.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows when we will ever be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an alm of light, how will we ever face the Mana Goddess? We will be ruined!
Okay, calm down. I can't deal with a Delphos lookalike acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
Such a shame to have landed a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevedon of Light.
It might. Telephos has been going around messing with the Benevedons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevedon's influence?
With Lumina's power, that might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I almost thought we were talking to the real Telephos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor. Is this?
Ich bin beim Abspielen von Mana die KA-Leiste im 1. Ich weiß immer noch nicht, was die ganz linke Leiste eigentlich ist. ich muss das mal nachschauen. Was gibt's denn? Spezialangriff, die KA-Leiste ist das da, okay. Klassenangriff der KA-Leiste. Das sind die Reliquien. Sehen wir da vielleicht irgendwas? Ich habe keine Ahnung, was diese gelbe Leiste da unten links ist. Ah, oder ist das um einen Gegner zu Stein zu verwandeln oder irgend so ein Scheiß? Also,
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime?
That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troop leader. What now?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troupe. I am also playing the lead in our production of Delafos and Cerulia. I think?
You are. Don't forget how important you are to the play.
My head is spinning. I can't lead anyone when I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
You cannot! Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Delafos and Cerulia. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end.
Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles! I beg you!
Sure. Where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please!
Ja, warum hat sie sich nicht erinnern können?
The Lumina lantern sure came in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having issues with their parts.
Delo Boy steht da. Oh, du nix Delo Boy.
What was it again? I was Delafos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally? Oh.
He looks really torn up about forgetting his part. Get out the lantern already!
My, what a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Hört sich nach einem Scam an, werden wir ihn ausräumen.
I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in Delafos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. Deilephos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Deilephos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring factions had begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Deilephos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since, but even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Deilephos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
Na, wer hat den Pfeil geschossen?
So Deilephos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah! I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
Ready for action.
He sacrificed his arm for her. That takes courage.
Aua. Würde ich jetzt mal behaupten, wer getroffen wurde? Ha!
Let me see. This might be useful. Yes!
Ja, ich hab's eingesammelt. Ah, da ist wieder der Mausbär. Ah, okay, ich hab die ganze Scheiße schon eingesammelt. Da ist wieder so ein Waffenverkäufer.
We've got what you need.
Boah! Oh ne, 3. Da ist es 12, weil ich schon länger nichts mehr gekauft habe, ne? Yatakarasu.
Come again.
Brauchen wir jetzt nicht upgraden. Das ist der zweite, ne, warte, davor steht noch jemand. Müssen wir wahrscheinlich schon eine Reihenfolge machen.
Did I enter from stage right? Or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
Are you part of the acting troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals. But you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
You're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me? Deilephos and Cerulia, Act 2. Deilephos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Deilephos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Deilephos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends. Deilephos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Deilephos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready. Thanks, I guess. Bye.
Wow.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
Ja, aber wahrscheinlich ist dann irgendwas passiert.
Look.
Oh.
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there? Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess is hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. Stay and listen. Delphos and Cerulia. Act 3. Delphos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delphos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Delphos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Delphos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
Ja, wer das Mana-Schwert?
I'm saved. They can't recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
Ich bin gespannt, ob die jetzt dann irgendwas erzählen,
We're
so gegen
lucky
die
the
Mana-Götter
Lumina
kommen.
lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Agreed. Back into the theater we go.
Müssen wir nicht deine Delphos-Fuzzi noch?
We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
Hä? Nee, warte mal, ist das hier drin? Da ist es.
This is kinda exciting. A rare item!
Ah, da ist der Delphos-Boy. Oder steht jetzt der echte zufällig drin?
If it isn't the arms! Thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh, this is terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Oh, no! What's going on?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
Oh, lass mich raten. Ist er der Spacko, der ausgewählt wird? Ich hoffe nicht. Tu das nicht, bitte, Spiel.
No.
Was? Ihr könnt ihn nicht reden lassen und wenn nicht bloß ein Stück rauslaufen. Was soll der Max jetzt du da?
Wait a second. Ace? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished, did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel. The elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the same whole, if you will. For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
Delafos? I had not accounted for this.
This gentleman is merely playing the part of the protagonist in Delafos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
I did notice someone wearing peculiarly theatrical clothing, wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
Oh, kann es sein, dass sie jetzt vom Geist von...
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delafos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, he got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
Der schaut doch einfach zu genau danach aus. Alter, lass mich doch nicht immer bloß 5 Meter gehen.
Dear Delafos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
Schaut's
Welcome.
aus?
What will it be? Excellent, thanks a bunch. 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 Stop by again.
Mich wundert's, dass die so bisher kostengünstig sind.
Beloved Delafos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Help us out!
Deswegen lassen wir die auch einfach so.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Stehst du hier einfach mittendrin?
Yes!
Aber warte mal, müssten wir jetzt nicht... Nein. Da.
Taking this. Yes!
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Sata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Let me see. Is this?
Vor allem, wie der halt labert, Alter, wie der größte Trottel. Hallo.
Dalo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Dalo, I will wait for always. Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light, appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendell.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
Spacko, Alter.
Yes!
War da nicht was? Ah ja, da. Warte mal, ist da noch mal was? Da.
This is kinda exciting. Is this?
Muggel-Resistenz. Ah, okay, die können uns verwandeln, die Schweine da drin. Und nächste Sequenz. Die machen mich fertig, ne? Moment, dann schmeißen die eine rein nach der anderen.
Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
Uh-huh, so you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Heilige Stadt Wendel. Warte, was? Das ist die heilige
Odd
Stadt
that
Wendel.
Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
Lichtspiegel. Nutze Lichtspiegel. Spiegel aktivieren, Spiegel ausrichten.
Please work. If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light so we can move forward.
This is hard. Well, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Musik ist cool. Eisböen. Vereiste Bonus Rutschung und schwer den Charakter das Laufen. Eisschild zu zerbrechen.
Watch your step here.
What tricky terrain. Take that.
Take this! Out of my way!
Okay, ich muss gerade sagen, die Musik fühlt sich zu sehr nach Ende an gerade.
I failed. I wasn't by your side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
Lichtpfade. Ja, mach mal einfach. Ich meine, es ist so, als ob die Dinge kompliziert werden.
Please work. Looks like we've been teleported.
Oh, okay.
Got the Duckbears did desire the syrup. Shall we pay them a visit to say our salutations?
Warum muss ich ja schnell bewegen? Ah. Warte mal, hatte ich zufällig den richtig gestellt? Oh ja.